Today we have discussed the remaining portion, that is the forms of igneous rock. In the last lecture we have seen the concordant forms and the extrusive forms of igneous rock. Now today we have seen the remaining parts of the forms, in which we have seen the discordant forms of igneous rock. Now look at this. We have seen the discordant forms of igneous rock. What is meant by discordant form? In the discordant form means those igneous intrusions which are perpendicular to the bedding planes, means that magmatic material inject within the strata of a rock, in which that magmatic material cuts the bedding plane and placed in the parent material, that is the igneous intrusive rock within the body of parent rock, that is the newly formed material, is the discordant form of igneous rock. Now look at this. There are different kinds of discordant forms, that is the dike, ring dike, cone sheets, volcanic neck, stock, boss, and batholith. That is the stock, boss are the parts of batholith. Now we have seen one by one all the forms. Now in this figure we have seen that there are different discordant forms, that is the dikes and batholiths. Both are available in this diagram. Now you seen that this is the bedding planes, 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 which are all the vertical bedding planes, while the magmatic intrusion is occur from magma chamber, and which inject all the bedding planes. Look at this. This injection is occur within the earth crust, means that injection cut across all the bedding planes. Such type of intrusion is the discordant form, and such lines or such a vertical wall-like column is nothing but dike. Now in this figure you can see that this is also a dike. Now here is also, this is also a dike, means which is vertical or semi-vertical inclined portion which cut across the bedding planes, which is nothing but dike. And another one is we can see that the batholith. Here the large portion, such large portion is nothing but the batholith. All the portion is the batholith, means batholith are the igneous intrusion which has a very huge mass of the magmatic material comes from magma chamber and inject within the earth, within a very depth region. In this site all the parent rock is also immingled, means all the materials are melted and it part of that batholith. Because of its batholiths having the very enormous amount of heat and pressure, because of such parent rock is also melted in the batholith, and it creates very large huge mass of igneous intrusion is nothing but the batholith. Now you can see in the next figure, batholiths are the very huge mass. You can see here is also a batholith is very large, while this is the dike, this is also dike, here is also dike. Dike is the vertical wall and batholith is also a very large portion. From this batholith all the igneous intrusions, means dike, seal, laccolith, lopholith, pacholith, baccolith, all the forms are seen over the batholiths, means from the batholith if fractures are occur due to the pressure of magmatic material and form the different concordant as well as discordant forms. And batholith is a very huge mass of magmatic intrusion within the earth crust, is nothing but batholith. Now you can see in this figure also. Now look at this. This is the batholith, which is very at a great depth below the earth's surface. Now look at this. In the last lecture we have seen that this all the concordant forms. Now here we have seen that the dikes. What is a dike? Dike is the igneous intrusion of magma more or vertical to the bedding planes, means that magmatic material cut the bedding planes. In this figure you can see that these are the bedding planes. All these are the bedding planes, while dike A, dike B, dike C, all these are the dikes. These dikes cut the bedding planes. Now dike A, B and C, you can see in this figure, dike A is a very hard one, dike B is a softer one, and dike C is the similar to the parent rock. In this dike A is hard because of it interact or it over the surface, means this portion is not weathered as much like this portion. That's why it is more harder than the parent material. While dike B is a less harder than the parent rock, it reaches go back or it reaches within the earth surface. That's why this material is weak, and this is the basic material. This is the acidic material, this is the basic material, while this material is similar to the parent rock in its weathering condition and erosion condition is similar to the parent rock. Now you can see that dikes, it may be narrow, elongated and parallel sided wall of igneous intrusion. Thickness may vary from 1 inch to hundreds of feet, but majority of dikes are 10 feet in thick. Mostly in our area, means in our Deccan Trap region, more amount of dikes are seen everywhere. Now look at this. The second type is the ring dike. Ring dike is the dike of arcuate shaped. Look at this. In this I have clear that ring dike is the arcuate, means ring shaped dike. That dike includes the outcrop. All these are the outcrops. Look at this. This is the outcrop in which this is the ring dike or arcuate shaped dike is intruded from the beneath earth surface, and it separate this outcrop to this outcrop. Means because of this ring dike, all these outcrops are separated by this ring dike. Arcuate outcrop which develop includes the ring shaped outcrop. Mostly such type of outcrop is occur in caldras, means in the volcanic region. Such type of caldras region, such type of dikes are mostly occur. Now next point is the volcanic neck. Now what is the volcanic neck, or what is the neck? Neck is the seal. Seal means closed. Neck volcanoes which has sealed by the igneous intrusions, means further igneous magmatic material is not erupted from these volcanoes, Look at this. This is the volcano. From this volcano continuously magmatic eruption is occur, but when igneous mass is locked within this layer or in this neck region, and this neck is blocked by igneous mass, then further intrusion is not occur. All the material is here placed here, and it solidified in this neck region, and further activity is not occur. Such action is nothing but volcanic neck. NECK, volcanic neck. Now next is the cone seats. Cone seats are also the inclined dikes. Means look at this. This is the magma chamber. This is the magmatic material, and this is the outer margin of the magma chamber. From this magma chamber, inclined dikes means this dike, this dike, this dike, this dike. Further, it may be a ring dike. This may be a ring dike. Such inclined dikes is nothing but cone seat. Here, cone seats having the angle of 30 to 40 degree to the main source. Such a inclined dike is nothing but cone seats. That's it for cone seat. Now next point and broad point is the batholith. Look at this figure. In this figure, batholith, which has a very huge mass of igneous intrusion, very huge, greatest body of igneous intrusion. It may found in both the concordant habit as well as discordant habit. Because of huge mass, it has known as batholith. Means its depth is unknown depth. Unknown. How many depth is it? Not known. That's why it is known as batholith. And stock are the irregular mass of batholith having the smaller dimensions. Now here, look at this. Here irregular mass of dimension is found here. This is the stock, and here the applied Boss term is applied to those stocks which has outcrop is approximately circular. Means when the outcrop means upper portion of the batholith is look like circular, such a portion is nothing but boss, while outcrop of the batholithic portion is irregular in shape. Such portion is stock, and this portion is boss. That's it for today's lecture. Thank you.